The trailer of Maya Sabha, the upcoming film by Rahi Anil Barve, arrives in a rather peculiar and almost counterintuitive manner. Instead of the usual grand promotional machinery, massive banners, aggressive digital campaign, or collaborations with influential distributors, the film seems to be deliberately launched into near obscurity. The trailer first appeared on YouTube channel with barely a few hundred subscribers, some even uploading it in a low resolutions, which creates an impression of either a technical oversight or a consciously minimalistic strategy. The absence of conventional publicity raises an intriguing question. Is this poor marketing? Or is it a calculated aesthetic choice? Bharve's previous film Tumbbad follows a similar trajectory, initially neglected, rather rediscovered, and eventually elevated to the cult status through organic word of mouth. It suggests that creators might be relying once again on the intrinsic merit of the content rather than manufactured hype. From the very beginning, the trailer establishes the atmosphere that is ominous, claustrophic, and psychologically oppressive. It does not offer easy narrative clues. Instead, it cultivates a sense of ambiguity, compelling the visitors to remain alert, to search for subtext rather than surface meaning. This deliberate withholding of exposition is not accidental. It is a narrative strategy that aligns with the film's central theme: illusion, memory, and the fragile boundary between reality and perception. The visual grammar is stark, the tone austere, and the grammatic tension is built not through spectacle but through suggestion. Unlike mainstream Indian trailers that rely heavily on explicit plot revelation, Maya Sabha adopts a more restrained, almost European approach where silence, pauses, and visual symbolism carry as much weight as dialogue. This alone positions the film in a cinematic outliers, promising an experience that is intellectually demanding rather than merely entertaining. A striking visual motif in the trailer is the Rolls Royce emblem that appears both at the beginning and at the end, functioning not merely as an aesthetic ornament but as a symbolic anchor. It implicitly establishes the socio-economic stature of Javed Jafri character, Parmeshwar Khanna, a man of immense wealth whose past is intertwined with cinema itself. He is portrayed as a former theatre owner and film producer, someone who once commanded influence, prestige, and cultural authority, but is now surrounded by decay, abandonment, and psychological erosion. The theatre, now reduced to derelict ruin, becomes more than a physical location. It transforms into metamorphical extension of Khanna's own mind, grand in his architect, yet internally collapsing. The suggestion that he suffers from memory-related medical condition introduces a deeply unsettling psychological dimension. Forgetfulness here is not a minor flaw, it is a narrative device that destabilizes truth, distorts time, and blurs the boundary between what is hidden and what is merely forgotten. The rumor of 40 kg of concealed gold buried somewhere within the theatre injects the story with a powerful element of primal greed. It attracts outsiders who are not driven by emotion or loyalty but by calculation, opportunism, and predatory patience. Their strategy appears to be psychological rather than violent. They intend to infiltrate Khanna's mental vulnerabilities, gain his trust, and extract information from the fragmented corridors of his memory. This is where Bharve's thematic continuity becomes evident. As in Tumbbad, gold is not merely a material object, it is catalyst of moral corrosion. It exposes human frailty, amplifies desires, and gradually erodes ethical boundaries. The obsession with hidden wealth is portrayed as an adventure, but as a slow descent into manipulation and illusion. The dialogue hint, if you want to hide something, place it in plain sight, functions as philosophical riddle. It suggests that the gold may never have been truly hidden, rather it has been rendered invisible by human perception itself. This line resonates with the film's subtitle, The Hall of Illusions, implying that deception does not arise from the darkness alone, but from the mind's tendency to overlook the obvious while chasing the mysteries. In essence, the trailer constructs a narrative space where reality is epistemologically unstable, where memory cannot be trusted, appearances are deceptive, truth exists only in fragments, The suspense, therefore, does not stem from the question, where is the gold, but from the far more disturbing inquiry, what is real and what is merely an illusion, carefully sustained by time, trauma, and desire.